Good morning, YouTube. Be welcome to another TNT. Today we're gonna discuss about quotes, if they can be applied or not in your lives, if you agree or not as well. My name is Andrew Miller. I'm 32 years old, and let's go. Can you introduce yourself, Alison, please?
Oh, yeah, sure. I'm Alessandra. I live in Manaus. I am 25 years old, and this is my first time at TNT English. I have been in TNT Spanish and also German. And yes, I really like learning new languages and meeting new people.
Yeah, thanks. And how about you, Gabriela?
My name is Gabriela. I was born in Aracaju. I live in Brasilia since I was a teenager. I have some English language because I used to live in England for 8 months, and I work at the Supreme Labor Court. Last year, I finished my master in procedural constitutional law, and I'm here enjoy all of you, and I love to be here. Thank you.
Very good to hear. And you, Samin?
Hello, my name is Samia. I'm from Teresina, Piauí. I live with my parents and with my 3 dogs. I love all of them. I'm a history teacher because I really love history. And yeah, that's me, guys. Nice to meet you.
Nice.
Thanks, Samin. And Anderson, your turn.
Hey, okay, you can hear me, guys?
Yeah.
Okay, my name is Anderson Cruz Antônio. I'm from Angola, and I live in Angola too. I think I'm famous here. Okay, I'm here to improve my English and to meet new guys. So I think that's all. Nice to meet you too.
Yeah, thanks, Anderson. And last but not least, Amanda.
Hi guys, good morning. My name is Amanda. I'm 30 years old and I live in São Paulo.
Yes, thanks. So let's start with the first quote to discuss. The greatest glory in living lies not never falling, but in rising every time we fall. Nelson Mandela. Are you this kind of person, always persistent in your goals and objectives? Who wants to start? Samia.
Well, I try to be this person because I think it's really important, like we watched a few minutes ago, in that cartoon. I don't know the name because I'm not a big fan of it, but yeah, we can learn from of our failures, whenever a bad thing that happened to us, I think we can learn from it, so I'm trying to be that person because sometimes instead of learning, I feel so bad, and sometimes it's hard, but I'm trying to be this person.
Yeah, thanks. That's for your answer. How about you, Alessandra?
Well, just like Samia, I try to be this person as well. I think it's very hard, but also very important because we will not sometimes we will fail, and we have to learn how to deal with that. Otherwise, we will never move on. And also, we can learn a lot from that. So next time we can not repeat the same mistakes, And I think it's very important that we can deal with this kind of stuff. And yes, there will be a time where we'll rise, and I just rise. I mean, like shine and achieve our goals. But I think it's very important, like Nelson said, to rise every time we fall, not to stay there, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, that's the reason I brought this topic, because sometimes I think that people see the quotes as a perfect way of life, we never fall, never commit mistakes. So it's not, we are humans, and, sometimes it's just a empty phrase, and we can be reflexive with this words. And how about you, Gabriela?
I agree with the love of you, and I think I'm a persistent girl, and sometimes we become tired, but because sometimes we fall, but we have to go, like Nelson said, to rise every time we fall. And I remember I had a phase of my life that I tried to get a hard job is to be a judge, but I gave up. Of course, I persisted, but I realized that my personality wouldn't be happy. I wouldn't be happy with this kind of job. I'm a little bit free. I have my freedom, and if you are a judge, I think you are very like you are in a prison. Yes, something like that. So I gave
Very
up,
good.
but I consider that I'm a persistent person.
Yeah, very good. This kind of awareness. How about you, Anderson? What's your opinion?
Uh, okay, first of all, I think I agree with you all. You know, I'm always trying to be this kind of person, but it's not easy. There is time that when you fall, you think that everything will finish it. We finish, But when you all say to, we did always rise again, to think that is not hand, we know oh, another opportunity. But I need to say something important. Sometimes when we go out, it doesn't mean that we give up, right? Because when you are run after some goals, some objective, sometimes we know that it's impossible to hurt, It's normal, you not give up, but to go out. It's different. It's very important to us to notice when something is not for us, It's very important too. Because sometimes it's very confused, because the other people will think that you give up, but it's not to give up. It's to understand that it's not to me. I need to get out. Only it's different to give up.
Yeah, I totally agree. Totally agree. And there is no only two ways, Sometimes you have to be strategic with our lives. So try to see another possibility, and try to fit this opportunity. It's a kind of emotional intelligence, and yeah, that's it. It's very, very good point, Anderson. Thanks. And uh, we're gonna discuss the question number two, the post number two. Yes. The way to get started is to quit talking and being doing. Walt Disney. Do you like to share the things that you are developing and doing? What do you think, Amanda?
I can answer the first question too.
Yeah, of course.
The first, I'm a persistent person. I don't give up easily because I believe in my goals, but there are moments of time that I ask me, because it's complicated when you don't achieve your goals. Probably you need to learn something during this way, and it's very important to have this conscious, And the second, no, often I prefer to keep myself because mainly when I start something to do, for example, I'm starting to study Mandarin, for example. I start when I see my progress, and when I feel confident, I share for my friends. My family is first, but my friends is after. But I don't know why, but I prefer to, when I start something, I prefer to just keep myself, and when I close or when I accomplish this, I talk for another person's.
Yeah, very good. I brought this question because the people try to keep in secret that what they
I
are
don't
doing.
know.
So
I don't know. I don't know the English trauma, but I prefer to keep. If I accomplish, that's okay. I talk.
very good. And you, Alessandra?
Well, I think it depends for me. I usually share with my husband, who is the closest person I have, but I also have like three very close friends who I trust, and I usually share with them my goals because I I know that they won't be like the kind of person who try to put me down, or even though the idea might be crazy, they will always be there for me and cheer for my success. Because like they say, my success is their success as well. So I usually share with them, but that's it. uh, I don't share with other people, like even relatives who are not close, because just like Amanda said, I think it trauma, and sometimes it's important to keep things to ourselves and just share them when we have accomplished at least half of it. That's just my opinion.
Yeah, very good. Yeah, very good point. And you, Samuel?
Oh, I consider myself an introvert person, so I normally like keeping things to myself, or I like sharing with my closest friends. So I don't like to say everything that I'm doing to everyone. At least when it's something that I feel okay, this kind of information I can share to everyone. I want everyone to know about it. But normally, everything that happened in my life, I just keep to myself, or sometimes I share with my parents, of course, and share with my closest friends.
Awesome, awesome. I Amanda said that she doesn't know the reason that try to keep in secret. I think the most part of people is trying to keep in secret because you don't want to get too much attention to you, and create expectation about the thing that you are developing, and I think when you grow this feeling, you grow this feeling of expectation, when you fall, I think you create things that is much bigger than this is the real, so it's something very, very interesting.
Yeah, I can talk
And
one. Right?
yeah.
And for example, when there are some people, not close friends or family, but there are people when you talk, the people dismotivate you or say something that is difficult to accomplish them. I prefer to, for example, protect it, and I just say my parents and the totally close friends, even though I don't speak.
Yeah, sometimes the people, we try to, you know something that you have to do in your life, and the people do not believe on it. So it's hard, to share with this kind of people, because they will say something that can bring problem to you, in order to you start to question your own. So it's sad as well. What do you think, Anderson?
Okay, first of all, I'm gonna agree with Amanda and you too, because I think it's Bill Gates. Bill Gates said something very important. Say something like information is power, right? So don't give me any information that I can use against you, right? So it's very important. Yeah, so it's very important to keep our thing, and share only when will be necessary, because we live in some world that the people can use your information first to prejudice you, right? Or to how to say, to steal your information when we are talk about technology, about you know, something like this, And other thing is, like you say, you can share your information with friends, family, or something like this, and cannot believe in you or say something wrong, and can say keep you off, So it's very important to keep our idea, with ourselves, and share only when it will be necessary.
Yeah, very good. I totally agree. So let's move forward. Life is either a daring adventure or nothing at all. Helen Keller. Do you usually see life as an adventure? And what points? Samia.
Um, yeah. Sometimes I start and think, okay, my life sometimes it's an adventure, especially when I do crazy things, For example, once I can't remember an example because most part of the time my life is so boring. I mean, I don't usually do crazy things in my life. I had an example in my head, but I lost the train of my thoughts. Okay, but yeah, I think life is an adventure, but only when you do crazy things. This is my definition. That's what I understand of adventure.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah, it's interesting. I remember right now the joke. Why you are so serious? It's something like, don't be so serious with your life. I think this quote is something like that. Sometimes we are kind of, become serious with your life. Oh my God, my life is falling. I'm falling. And when step back, and see, oh my God, so silly, I'm suffering, for nothing or something like that. And yeah, it's very interesting. What do you think, Alessandra?
Well, I think life itself is an adventure. I mean, look at what we're living now, a pandemic and a lot of bad things happening. And I consider that an adventure as well because we have to fight to survive. And we have like all this adrenaline running through our blood. And not only that, but all the other things we have to do, we have to deal with, you know, people, situations, family. I think everything counts for me, as well as I don't know, jumping off of a plane. It's also an adventure. So I think they can come in different scales, if you understand me. So what is the rest of the question? Sorry.
Yeah, what the
Yeah, I
points,
think
that you consider an adventure. So
yes. Yeah, so that's it. I think I consider life an adventure, but yes, in different scale. That's it.
yeah, very good. I got it. And you, Amanda?
As I sometimes see how an adventure when I stay with my friends and I'm going to travel, or with my parents when I hang out, or for example, when I make new things and I feel adventurous because it's new, And but nowadays I don't feel so adventurous because I needed to take care because this pandemic, and I miss to I'm feel the I'm feel adventurous, but that's okay.
Oh, very good. Yeah, I think we are living in this kind of moment, that we have to pay attention in our life because the thing changed it very fast, quickly. And stay a kind of stuck in, oh my God, what happened with the world, and have to reprocess your whole life, oh my God, the things can be worse, in the future. And what did I do? What have been doing? And it's very philosophical and deep conversation, but it's like that. Um, how about you, Gabriela?
Um, I say sorry because I have had to
No problem.
to see. I think here is the third life is.
Yeah.
Do you usually see life as an adventure, but at what point? Sometimes, of course, if we like Amanda, I think, said in a pandemic moment, we have to be careful to think about yourself, about others, and it is not adventure. But I mean, when we think about, for example, to get a master, we have to be, how can I say, levy, how can I say the name, levy, see the thing, adventure. If it goes good, okay, but it's not okay too. And I have to see things, how can I say, with leveza. I don't know the name. Do you know?
I
Leveza.
don't know.
Lightness, maybe.
Whiteness. Okay.
Right.
Yes. Yeah. Yes. It's that.
Yeah, very good. Very, this is awesome. And you, Anderson, what's your opinion?
Okay, to me, this question is a little hard, because okay, it's hard because I think this question will depend of how to say your mood, right? Environment, your context, you know. Example, when I think it's Amanda or Gabriela say, now we are in a pandemic, right? So it's very hard you see life like some adventure, right? Because you when you are watching TV, you only saw or see the bad things. It's very hard to see like adventure. But example, when you are in Paris, to feast with your friends, your family, it's normal you see the life like some adventure. So will depend, about your environment, your mood, and other things. I think when Helen Keller say that, I think maybe is some moment that And how can I say she was happy, right? So it's very hard to have right sense or unique answer about this question, because when I say before, it will depend on your environment, context, your mood, and the other things.
Yeah, very good. Yeah, depending on, I agree with you, I think, but sometimes, I see the adventure like, to figuring out how the life is so weak, so you start to think more, more deep about it, and what can happen. So we start to enjoy more, you know, enjoy more the dear moment, not only think in the future. I think it, maybe the sentence could say a bit more about it, can say a bit more about it, the people that is living in future, always in future, because in the future I will enjoy, in the future I will live, in the future I will see, and all those things. So
Yeah,
yeah,
so I want to increase something.
yeah,
Yeah, it's real, the things you say. You were supposed to enjoy every moment, but it's not easy. Example, you can be in some restaurant, eat some good food with your friend, but when you will watch aside, you will see some chill uh, without something to hit, it's very hard to
yeah,
enjoy the
starving.
moment, because the world is not serious. When we say in Angola, don't take life so much serious, because the life is not serious, right? So it's very hard to enjoy the moment when other people is not, the problem always come, so it's hard. It was supposed to be, but it's not easy. But
Yeah, 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 I agree. So let's go to the question of, anyone wants to add something?
Oh, I just wanted to say that
Go ahead.
in the beginning you showed us the video, and I don't remember which cartoon was it, but the character said like past is history, future is a mystery, and now is a gift. That's why it's called present, and I think it aligns well with what you said before.
Kung Fu Panda. Yeah, what was the cartoon?
Yes,
Yeah.
I'd like to share something what I felt when the pandemic situation was becoming here, starting here. Um, I could learn some way to be in a present time, because we see many people dying, and I think the times go very quickly. So we have to think about the life here in the present moment. So I could
Yeah,
learn a lot about this.
yeah,
I was oh my goodness, I needed to get my English back. I wanted to talk in English. My friends out from England, I couldn't see. I have to, is we can become depressed about the situation. Then we have to listen your insights, the intuition, and then I think things come true to you. I think.
yeah. Very good. Let's go to the next. Spread love everywhere you go. No one ever come to you without living happier. Mother Teresa. Do you consider yourself a loving person? Do people enjoy your company? Amanda, please.
Yeah, I'm considered a lovely people because when I was a children and teen, I was a lot, but now I'm a good limit, and but I'm continuous. And my friends, my family, all people that I meet like in my company, because the people say I have a good energy and I'm a positive person, and it's, I think, it's very nice and important in these days.
Yeah, I totally agree. And you, Samia?
Oh, yeah, I consider myself a loving person. At least I really like to make people around me very happy. So, and I also enjoy my own company. Sometimes there's a times when I really prefer to stay at home alone and enjoy the time, doing things that I really like to do by myself. And yeah, that's it.
Thanks for sharing. How about you, Alessandra?
Well, first of all, I would say that's a lot of responsibility to let no one ever come to you without living happier. Thank you, Mother Teresa. But I think it's also important for us to consider that. I It's hard to say, but I think I consider myself a loving person because people enjoy my company. At least my friends want to be with me. My family, they want to be with me. So, and I also agree with Samia that other than having people enjoying our company, it's also very important that we enjoy our own company, and this is something that we should actually, I don't know, but this is something that I had to learn through the years because I was always used to being with people that when I was alone, it was difficult for me to be alone, to be with my own thoughts. So that journey was very important for me to become who I am today. So now I also like my company.
It's important. Uh, and you, Anderson?
Okay, I'll be soon with this question. I'm a people person. No one TNT has complained yet. So I think I'm a people person. I'm funny. I think my friends or my family like to be with me, you know. So I think so. I think so. I think when people like you, when people like to talk with you, to be aside you, so I think you are people person, you know. And here in TNT, I think everybody like me, you know. So I'm people person.
Yeah, very good. And you, Gabriela?
I think I'm a loving person. Um, I I think so. And my family and friends like to be with me, and they think I'm a advisor. Advisor. Sometimes I say good things for them, and they like to listen me and to entrust me, and it's very good to know that I can help people and in some ways. And yes, I agree with the girls that I like my own company, and I like to be sometimes alone, to write, to read, to be alone, and yes, that's it.
Yeah, very good. Thanks, Gabriela. I don't believe I will be the only person that is sincere here that's saying I'm not a loving person. No, I'm kidding. Well, I sometimes I think the people enjoy my company, but sometimes I am a very extrovert person, so and I see the life sometimes very brightener, too much brightener, and sometimes the people want to listen from me, something very sad, but I can't say. unfortunately.
You know, now we are living in some world with more liars, you know. If you are straight with your friend, they will think that you are not good, you know. The people think that you need always to lie, or some friends or family say something and you need to agree. It doesn't matter if you agree or your decision or not, you need to agree. If you're not, you are not good. You know, if you have this personality to be strong and straight, to say it's not good, is not good, is good. The people will always say something about you, you know, but it doesn't mean
Yeah.
that you are not you are not people person, right? The people like you know, the people like the full people, the live people, the people like, you know, agree, only agree, say something, okay, 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 yeah, we like this kind of person. This is better.
Yeah, yeah,
I
I totally agree, and even more because I have been participating in a lot of social initiative, you know, and I have to be, you know, I'm this kind of person naturally, but you know, I have to do the things with happy, you know, happiness, you know, help the people and see that in the future can be better, you know, for the dead people, because they are already living in a sad situation, you know, they already have the then on problems, you know, a lot of, you know. So it's like Mother Teresa. Imagining Mother Teresa, you know, complaining a lot. Oh my God, a lot of people in the world, you know, suffering. I'm not, you know, it's even funny. It's just funny. And yeah, that's it. Go ahead, Gabriela. I'm sorry.
I what understood about what Anderson said. I think I agree with him. Sometimes we say some words that can is a little bit strong, but is there right and is right, but people don't agree and think that I'm not good. But is that this point is what each one believes, and we have to respect each other. And this, I think, this can't stop our friendship because I think different than you. Or I don't know if I can explain better, but I think we have to respect and to know that each one is different.
Gabriela, I think you say all things, you know. We are not required to agree or to accept, but we need only to respect. I think you say all things.
Yeah,
Respect.
respect.
Yeah, respect.
And sometime if I could realize, Anderson, that some people stop our friendship, our friendship, because I think different. You know, this is not good for our lives. We are together and we just share things and just respect and listen.
Yeah, I agree, totally agree. You know, and I think it's a part of our intelligence to learn how to agree, you know, and to build the things together, you know, beyond the contradictory, beyond the opposite, you know, is the what the poly try to say, supposed to to do, you know. Yeah, guys, how was the conversation? Did you like? Did you enjoy, Vinicius?
Yes, thank you. And the conversation, it was really amazing. I think the video in the start of the conversation was really good. It's a kind of video that give you motivation to keep doing your things, more focus in your activities. So the conversation was really, really nice. The people in my room just share good thoughts about the quotes, and I think the item, the theme of the conversation today, it was really interesting and nice.
Oh, thanks. And very good that you talked about you told about the cartoons, the movies, because sometimes the people do not perceive the second layer of the animated series. So there's a lot of deep, knowledge, behind the very kind, characters. So it's good to understand that. How about you, Maria Gabriela? Did you like the conversation?
Me?
No, Maria Gabriela.
Ah,
Are you there, Maria?
I like the conversation. My first. É a primeira vez aqui.
Oh, be welcome. Be welcome.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for attention and paciência. Thank you.
So keep coming to another TNT. We always try to bring something interesting to discuss and learn, and using the language as a tool to learn about the life, or using the life to learn the English. You can choose. The both is true. So to finish, I'm gonna always do the same, but copy. I'm gonna share the social media here. First of all, if you guys want to follow us, and I'm gonna ask Gerson the question number to finish our conversation. Let me see the question. The question number 7, Gerson. Life is a succession of lessons which must be lived to be understood. Ralph Waldo Emerson. Share a great lesson you learned from the life, from your life.
Okay, man, I was not prepared for this question. So, but I try to do my best here. So life is a succession of lessons which must be lived to be understood. Share a great lesson you learn from your life. So I think that a great lesson that I learned in my life is that we always need someone to help us. So we can say that we can do everything on our own. So if you have friends, we have a family. So we can say that, oh, I will do everything on my own and I don't need anyone to help me. So I think it's a great lesson that I learned.
Very good, Jason. Very, very good. It's a take-home message. Very beautiful. Thanks for sharing. Guys, I'm gonna share with you. Thanks for this conversation. I enjoyed it a lot. I'm gonna share with you the feedback. Please answer it and help us to improve the community. We are a community helping to improve this environment. And please stay safe, take care, use a mask, wash your hands, stay at home if it's possible. And see ya. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Have a nice week.
Yeah.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye,
See ya.
guys.
Good morning, guys.
Bye.
Morning. Nice day.
Bye.